I think we're on. Oh, hello friends, welcome. Welcome everybody. Me and Olaf are so happy that all of you could make it to our very special Frozen Friday story time. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome. You are just in time. Hello friends. Comment your name below. I would love to say hi to every single one of you and talk to you. And I'd also love to answer any questions that you might have. Hi Samantha. Hello friends. Welcome everybody. AJ. Hello AJ. We have AJ and Samantha here. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are so happy that you could make it. Hello, Shruti, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, Joshua. Hello, Adam. Hello, how are you? Welcome, friends. We're so glad that all of you could make it. You all are just in time. Feel free to ask any questions or just feel free to chat with me. Me and Olaf would love to talk to you. We also have a super fun story time that I'll be reading to you all today, and it's gonna be super fun. Feel free to ask any questions along the way at any point. Hello, friends. Carlene says, hello, Elsa, my favorite Disney princess. Oh, thank you so much, Carlene. You are so sweet. Hello, Shania. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Henry and Kim. Shania, me and Olaf are so happy that you could make it today. Welcome, friends. Welcome, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Good? You all are doing super good? That's wonderful to hear. Hi, friends. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. So, as you all normally know, we typically read a Frozen story. But today, I thought we would switch it up a little bit and read another story. So this one features all of my other Disney princess friends. Like we have, do you know who she is? Comment her name below if you know who she is. This is my good friend Rapunzel. We have Rapunzel, and maybe you know my good friend Belle, and Ariel. She was a mermaid. Hello, Samantha. My day is going absolutely perfect, and I hope you're having an amazing day too. Hello, Jessica. Welcome. Oh, wow. Sharon says, I won the super bonus. Wow, she won a lot of tickets with Adam. That is so exciting. Angie and Adam, I am so proud of you both. That's awesome. Congratulations. Yup, that's Rapunzel, and Jessica says that's her favorite Disney princess? Really? Well, I'll have to let her know you said that. So, we actually have a choice. If you guys can comment down below which princess story we should read today. And you name it and we probably have it. We have Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. We have Rapunzel, of course, Belle, and we have Tiana, and Mulan, and Merida, and Pocahontas, and Cinderella, and Ariel. Wow, we have so many princesses. So, comment down below. I kind of feel like you guys want to hear Rapunzel. Oh, I'm your favorite Disney princess? Oh, that is so, so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Mwah. I kind of feel like you guys want to read Rapunzel. What do you guys think? Rapunzel? Oh, I see two Belles. Ooh, maybe we could do both. One Rapunzel and one Belle. How does that sound, you guys? Does that sound good? Okay, so since I saw Belle first, we'll read Belle, okay? So let's see, let's find the perfect Belle story. Ooh, this one's really, really good. Are you excited, Olaf? I know I am. This is gonna be so much fun. This one is called The Bedtime Story. Do you all like bedtime stories? A nice story right before bed is absolutely wonderful. I know Belle loves curling up with a good book. She loves going to the bookstore. And she's given me so many of her books to read. Oh my goodness. My whole nightstand is filled up with books from Belle, and I know I'll have a good bedtime story to read tonight. And this one I would love to read to you. This is one of my favorite Beauty and the Beast stories. The sun was setting over the Beast's castle. Outside, the world was snowy and cold, but inside, Belle felt quite cozy, though she wouldn't have believed it was possible when she first arrived. But Belle was enjoying her time there. Comment below what's your favorite season. As you guys know, I love winter. I love the snow. I love when it's cold outside. But I know there's so many other wonderful seasons, like Olaf, his favorite season. Maybe you already know what it is from his song called Summer. His favorite season is summer. He loves summer so much. And I love winter, but there's also spring and fall. Comment below what your favorite season is. Did you see Kristoff today? Yes, I did. And I will let him know. That's awesome, Jessica. Hi, Tommy. I'm so good. How are you doing? Anaya, thank you so much for joining. You're just in time for today's story time. Oh, Prachi says, I love snow. Winter is so fun. It really is. And Tammy's favorite season is winter too. Wow, and Samantha loves the summer just like our little buddy Olaf. Oh, and Henry loves the fall. Oh, the fall is also quite beautiful. Hello everybody, welcome. I'm so glad you all could join. If you're just now joining, I would love if you could hit that share button. Share this live with all of your friends and family members, or maybe send it over to somebody that might like to join. I would love that. I would love if we could get more people in there. So please hit the share button. Thank you so much. Now let's get back to our story. Somehow, against all odds, Belle was coming to think of the castle as home. She was really loving it. Hello, Mia. Welcome. Jessica says she loves summer and winter. Hi, Alpa. How are you? Hi, Ranaya. Hi. Mila likes the winter, just like me. Belle watched through her window as the Beast walked Philip to the stables. Do you want to see who Philip is? And you all know the Beast, right? There's Philip. Pausing, he gave the horse an awkward but kind pat with his large paw. There is more to him than meets the eye, Belle thought. He's actually very sweet. Suddenly, Chip bounced in. Belle, Belle, he called. It's story time. Now, Chip, Mrs. Potts said, coming in behind her son. You must wait for Belle to offer to read you a story. Perhaps she is tired and wishes to go to bed. I'm all right, Belle replied, smiling. She'd gotten into the habit of reading bedtime stories with her new friends. And she'd been looking forward to it all day, just like I've been looking forward to this story time with all of you all day. Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome, and feel free to ask any questions. Jessica says she likes summer just like Olaf and winter like me. Hi, Priscilla. Welcome. I'm all right, Belle replied. Let's go down to the library. Yippee! Chip cried as he bounced out of the room. And there they are. Lumiere and Cogsworth were already in the library when the trio arrived. The pair had pulled Belle's favorite chair close to the crackling fire. A warm blanket rested over the back, and a thick book with a worn leather cover sat on the seat. I thought perhaps we could read this one tonight, Cogsworth suggested, pointing at the book. He already had a book in mind, didn't he? Radna is saying she loves winter and summer. I see so many of you guys both like the winter and the summer. And while they are completely opposite, I agree. They're both so fun because there's so many fun things to do in the winter. Like we could go sledding, have snowball fights, make snow angels. So many fun things. And in the summer, you have the sun. The beautiful sun is out, shining so bright. You can go swimming. You could go to the beach. You guys should comment some fun things you like to do with your favorite seasons. Mila likes you and Anna. Oh, thank you so much, Mila. I'll let Anna know you said that too. Oh, Jenny, we are so proud of you. Congratulations. That's awesome. Lumiere peered at the cover. Helmets through the ages, a detailed history of headwear, he read aloud. Ah, no, there must be some excitement, some drama, perhaps some l'amour. Let's read an adventure story, one with big, scary monsters, Chip said. Nothing too scary, love, Mrs. Potts said gently. You don't want to have nightmares. That's true, because if you read a scary story right before bed, you might have a nightmare. And we don't want that, do we? Hello, friends. Hello, Prisha. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And Priscilla says she loves the summer. Oh, Jenny, you're going to be going to camp. Oh, that sounds so exciting. We hope you have so much fun. We'll miss you so much, but we'll be here when you get back. Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you all are here. Belle thought for a moment, her eyes skimming the colorful spines that lined the walls around them. Everyone wanted to read something so different. How would she find a story to make everybody happy? Then Belle had an idea. Why don't we make up our own bedtime story tonight, she said. Ooh, our own story, Chip said. Yes, Belle clapped her hands. We'll go around in a circle and each add a line or two, and it'll be so much fun. A marvelous idea, Mrs. Potts said. Quite, Cogsworth added, and so the friends gathered around the fire, eager to begin. That sounds like fun, doesn't it, guys? That's so exciting, Samantha. Have so much fun. Prisha is so happy to see you. Oh, I'm so happy to see you too, Prisha. Hello, everybody. Everyone insisted that Belle goes first. Okay, she agreed. She thought for a moment and then began. Once upon a time, there was a knight named Sir Allard. Sir Allard was noble and brave. Wherever he went, he rode upon his trusty steed. She smiled, thinking of Philip. Did they fight dragons? Chip shouted, bouncing eagerly. Belle laughed at the teacup. Why don't you go next and tell us? Oh, this sounds like such a fun idea, doesn't it? And there he is from the little story. Sir Allard went on lots of adventures. He fought big, scary dragons and saved lots of beautiful princesses, Chip said. People came to his castle from all over to ask for his help. Ooh, I believe I have something to add, Cogsworth said. Wonderful, Belle said encouragingly. And there he is. It's a pretty cool story so far, isn't it, guys? Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you watched Frozen and it was so good. Oh, that makes me so happy. Do you hear that, Olaf? Aww, how sweet. Sir Allard's castle was full of variety, a vast improvement on the Mott and Bailey castle. The design was a combination of the shell keep and the rectangular keep. It had many lines of defense in the form of multiple stone walls. The stone that was used was particularly interesting. Cogsworth paused as he noticed Lumiere gesturing for him to finish his part. Well, yes, I suppose that was a few lines, Cogsworth sputtered. You gave us great detail about the setting, Belle said kindly. Lumiere, would you like to continue? Let's see what he has to add. But of course, he said, one day our hero, Sir Allard, heard about a ferocious dragon. And as all brave knights know, where there is a dragon, there is often a princess. And so, dreaming of rescuing the princess and finding true love, Sir Allard set off to find the dragon. He soon found himself in an enchanted forest, a forest that was so dreadfully dark that he could not see anything. Ooh, Mrs. Potts said, I know what happens next. Ooh, so do you all understand what they're doing? They're each taking turns making up a part of a story, and it's gonna turn into one big, beautiful story that they created all themselves. I think this is such a fun idea, and I wanna try this tonight with Anna. Like, I'm gonna tell Anna, and we're gonna get Olaf and Kristoff and Sven, and I feel like it's gonna be so much fun. Hello, friends, welcome, welcome. Hi, besties. As Sir Allard's eyes adjusted, he saw something large resting in the distance. Any guesses on what it might be? Mrs. Potts said it appeared to be the dragon, but the creature didn't look like the knight thought he would. Uh-oh. In fact, he looked a bit sad. What did you do, Mama? Chip said. Well, now I've had my turn, Chip, Mrs. Potts said. We've all had our turns. Who will finish the tale? And there's the dragon. He was sad. Oh, poor dragon. Why is he sad? That makes me sad. Let's see. Suddenly, a cough came from the outside of the library door. The group turned to see the beast standing in the doorway. He had been listening to their story the whole time. Hello, Belle called. Would you care to come in and help us finish the story? Oh, I think that's a great idea, don't you guys? Oh, we love you too, Rania. We're so glad you could make it. Priscilla says, I love Frozen too. Oh, thank you so much. Hello, friends. No, the beast said gruffly, turning to leave. I wouldn't know what to say. You can do it, Lumiere said. It's easy, Chip added. Please, Belle said, motioning for him to come in and sit next to her. All right, the beast strode over and sat next to Belle. Well, I thought that maybe, I don't know. This is ridiculous, he said, fidgeting nervously. He was really nervous to tell the story, wasn't he? Aww. Belle put her hand on his paw and smiled, encouraging him. He looked at it and then tried again. The knight saw that the dragon was upset and lonely, so Sir Allard talked to him, and something very unlikely happened. The two of them became, well, friends. The end. Oh, I really love that story. Because instead of the dragon turning out to be a mean, scary dragon like they were talking about earlier in the story, he turned out to be just a sad little dragon that wanted a friend, so Sir Allard became friends with him. Those types of stories warm my heart. Yes, Jessica, we're gonna read a Rapunzel story up next, and she's your favorite princess? Aww. Prisha is in 2nd grade. Wow, Prisha, that is so exciting. I am so incredibly proud of you. Thank you so much, Priscilla. You are so sweet. You all are so sweet. The room was quiet for a moment. Then, everyone began to speak at once. Splendid, sir. Very well done indeed. Yes, Belle said. That was a wonderful bedtime story. She smiled at the beast, who seemed to keep surprising her with the most perfect ending. I agree, that was a perfect ending, wasn't it? The end. Oh, I hope you guys like that story as much as I do. And like I said, I have so many books right on my nightstand that Belle gave me. She's always giving me books to read. She's a really big reader, and I love stories, so I know I'm gonna find the perfect story to read tonight. But I also really wanted to do a story time with Anna and Olaf and Kristoff and Sven, and all take turns and make up our own story. And maybe we'll write it down and turn it into a real book, and maybe, just maybe, I can publish it and give it to Belle for her to read. That would be so fun, wouldn't it, Olaf? That would be awesome. All right, everybody. So for our next story, we're gonna find a Rapunzel story, and I am so excited. Let's see. Which one's a good one, Olaf? I agree, they're all good. Ooh, okay, Olaf, that one sounds really good. Okay, let me find the page real quick, Olaf. Yes, I'm hurrying. Let's see, where is it? Oh yes, here it is. This is gonna be such a fun story to read. It's called Rapunzel's Campout. That's what it looks like. There's our friend Rapunzel. Super cool. All right, Rapunzel's Campout. That's awesome, Priscilla. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. You're just in time for another story. We love you too, Rania. Spring had finally arrived in the village. The air was full of the sweet smell of flowers and the chirping of returning birds. All winter long, Rapunzel had been cooped up inside. She and her father had organized the royal ledgers. She and her mother had picked new pieces of art for the royal gallery. And she had helped the kingdom's planners prepare for the summer festival. Now, as she made her way through the village, Rapunzel began to skip. She enjoyed being helpful, but with the weather turning warm, she wanted adventure. She was ready to get outside and do something exciting. So she was pretty busy, but now she's just so excited to get outside in the springtime. Oh, and there she is right here. She's very happy looking, right? Rapunzel was turning a corner when she crashed into an older woman. "Oh," she said, startled, "I'm so very sorry." "No need to apologize," the woman said with a smile. She was holding onto a small donkey hitched to a cart full of flowers. "I've just arrived in the village. I'm not used to so much commotion." Rapunzel tilted her head. "Do you not live here?" she said. The woman shook her head. "I live wherever my feet take me," she explained. "My roof is the stars and my floor is the green grass." And there they are. Prisha says summer is her favorite season, just like Olaf. That's Olaf's favorite season. That's awesome. As Rapunzel watched the woman go away, she had an idea. Sleeping under the stars sounded like just the sort of grand adventure she was looking for. Rapunzel couldn't wait to invite her friends and her family. She was sure they would be just as excited as she was. Henry says, "I love Rapunzel's enthusiasm and energy." I agree. That's definitely one of my many things I love about Rapunzel. There was just one problem. No one could go with her. Rapunzel's parents were busy planning a royal dinner. "Have fun, dear," the queen said as she looked over the invitations. Be careful of wild animals, the king added, studying the ice sculptures the royal carver had created. So her parents are very, very busy, so they can't come with, sadly. Uh-oh, so who can come with? Eugene was busy too. He was getting ready for a joust. Sorry, Rapunzel, he said. I need all the practice I can get. Eugene let out a shout as his horse spooked and jumped to the side, nearly tossing him to the ground. Oh, there he is. And there's his horse. Uh-oh. Let's see. Regaining control, he added, but be on the lookout for bears. I hear they're hungry this time of year. Rapunzel sighed. At least she had her trusty friend Pascal to keep her company. We'll have a good time. Just the two of us, right? And you know who Pascal is, right? It's her little chameleon, right there. Pascal blinked his big round eyes and flicked out his long tongue. Rapunzel took that as a yes. Come on, she said, let's go get some food. Let's see. Rapunzel and Pascal headed to the royal kitchen to pack a basket of food. Rapunzel thought a bit of cheese, a loaf of bread, and some fruit would be just right. Just as she was reaching for the bread, the chef came in. Eager to help the princess, she insisted on packing the basket herself. By the time Rapunzel left the kitchen, she had 2 baskets overflowing with food. She knew she would never eat. Uh-oh, so she packed way too much. And there she is. Thank you, Jessica. Maddox loves rain. Oh, you love the rain? I think it's so nice to curl up with a good book when it's raining outside. It's so relaxing. Thank you so much, Priscilla. That means so much to me. Rania loves mermaid stories. Ooh, well, you know what? I have a great friend named Ariel. Do you know who Ariel is? She was a mermaid, and she has some wonderful stories. So when I'm live next, remind me, and maybe we'll read some Little Mermaid stories, okay? That sounds so fun. Next, Rapunzel went to pack a small bag, but when she got to her room, she found her mother's maid putting away the laundry. Before she knew it, Rapunzel had 2 small bags and a trunk full of dresses. But I'm just going for one night, she protested as the maid closed the trunk. I don't need any of these things. The maid just shook her head and ordered a valet to take everything downstairs. And there they are. Me too, Jenny. Finally, her cart loaded with bags, Rapunzel set off. We'd better get moving, Pascal, she told the chameleon. We need to find a place to set up camp before it gets dark. As Rapunzel drove the cart through the countryside, she swiveled her head left and right. At last, she came upon a large patch of clear ground beside a stream. Branches from a large willow tree provided just enough shade, and the trunk was a good place to rest her back. It was perfect. Priscilla, you are so sweet. Thank you so much, princess. Rapunzel wasted no time. She unhooked the horse from the wagon and then set about collecting firewood. In no time, she had a pile of branches. Rapunzel stacked the branches in a big circle. Then, rubbing 2 pieces of wood together, she got a small fire going. It was just big enough to cook some food and keep her warm. She really is going camping, isn't she? Rapunzel looked at the baskets of food that the chef had prepared. Then she reached into her bag, pulled out a net, and marched into the stream. Soon she had caught 3 fish for dinner. Rapunzel smiled. She was sure making dinner herself would be more satisfying than just eating what the chef had sent with her. Look what she's doing. Oh my goodness. such a fun story, isn't it? As the sun set, Rapunzel prepared her fish and cooked them over the fire. She had just taken her first bite when she heard a rustling noise behind her. Rapunzel jumped to her feet. Her father's warning echoed in her mind. What did he say again? Comment below if you remember. She heard that noise again. Taking a deep breath, Rapunzel stepped away from the campfire. The sound grew louder and louder. It was coming from behind a large bush. Very carefully, Rapunzel walked up to the bush and peered through the branches. Her eyes narrowed, her nostrils flared, and then she burst out. Who is it? Laughing! It was nothing but a small gray squirrel. Did you all see the squirrel? That is so silly, isn't it? Now, don't I feel silly, Rapunzel said to Pascal. Pascal nodded, then he blinked 3 times. I know, Rapunzel answered. It was just a squirrel, but it could have been a bear. I need to be better prepared. Rapunzel knew just what to do. She grabbed a shovel and dug a large hole behind her camp. Then she covered it up with several green and brown dresses from her trunk. Next, she needed bait. Digging through the chef's baskets, she pulled out a slab of meat. Using her net, she tied the meat to a tree branch hanging above the hole. If any animal tried to grab the meat, it would fall into the hole. Feeling much better, Rapunzel went back to relaxing by the fire. Then she heard a thud and a loud groan. Something had fallen into the trap. Oh no! I wonder what it could be. Running over, Rapunzel prepared herself to find a big bear, just like her father warned her about. But to her surprise, she found Eugene. He laid at the bottom of the hole covered in dirt. What is he doing down there? Oh my goodness. What is going on? Eugene, what are you doing here? Rapunzel said. I came to surprise you, Eugene said, but I'm the one who got surprised. Laughing, Rapunzel helped Eugene out of the hole. Sorry, but you were the one who told me about bears, she said, smiling. I should have known you would be fine on your own, Eugene said. Rapunzel nodded. I am, she agreed, but I'm glad you're here. A camping trip is always more fun when you have stories to share. And after today, I have plenty of those. The end. That was such a fun story, wasn't it? And it's a true story. And I remember when Rapunzel told me about this. And we just laughed and laughed together. It was so fun. Prisha, are you dressed up just like me? Oh my goodness. That is so, so sweet. Aw, I'm so glad you all could make it today, and I hope you had so much fun with me reading all these really fun stories. I will see you on my next live stream, okay everybody? So make sure that you hit the thumbs up on this video, follow our page, and you will be notified for when I'm live next, and I just can't wait to go live again. So thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Have a fabulous Frozen Friday. Goodbye, everybody.